Hi everyone, this is Mr. Ibarra. So for today's math lesson, you're going to need your math book, you're going to need a pencil, and you're going to need your blocks. So go ahead and pause this video, go get your items, and come back and push play when you're ready. Let's review our learning objective for today. I can use related facts to add and subtract. So we're going to be using a strategy of related facts to add and subtract. We are going to use related facts to add and subtract. So if we have 3 plus 2, what does 3 plus 2 make? Well, we know that 3 plus 2 makes 5, right? Equals 5. Well, we also know we can use these numbers and we could rearrange them to make a subtraction sentence. We could say 5 take away 2 makes 3. So let's write that sentence. We could say 5 take away or minus 2 is 3 equals 3. Okay, so what did you notice? What do you notice about these two number sentences? Well, I notice that they use the same numbers, right? 3, 2, and 5. We have 3, 2, and 5 right there. So they use the same numbers. So they are using the same family numbers. They're related, okay? So and as you remember when we did related numbers, when we did our triangle, and we could say these were the family members. So we can use what we know about related facts to help us do a subtraction number sentence. Okay, so what if we had this other one? Let's try a different one. What if we had this? What if we had 5 plus 3? So 5 plus 3 makes 8, right? If you count those. All right, so we could say 5 plus 3 equals 8. So I know those are my family members, right? 5, 3, and 8. Now, how could I make a subtraction number sentence out of this? Well, I could rearrange these numbers and I could say 8, right? And I could say 8 minus what? Let's take away 5. Okay, minus 5 equals 3. Okay, and so these are related because they use the same numbers, right? So 5, 3, 8, 5, 3, and 8. So they are related because they are only using the same numbers. Okay, let's try one last one. What about this? What if I had 4 and 2? Well, I could say 4 plus 2 equals, what's 4 plus 2? That equals 6, right? So equals 6. Okay, now how would I write that as a related subtraction sentence? Well, I could use these same numbers and I could look at the biggest one, which is 6, and then I'm going to take some away from 6. So I could say 6 minus, and I could take away one of these pieces. I could either take away the 4 piece or the 2 piece. So I'm going to take away the 4. 6 minus 4 equals 2. And again, I'm using the same numbers because these are related. Open up our book to page number 313, and we are going to get started. And it says there are 6 players on one side of the net and 8 players on the other side of the net. Okay, so what would that look like? So I'm going to use my blocks. I'm going to put 6 players on one side. I'm going to put 8 players on the other side. Okay. And it says, how many players are playing volleyball in all? Write an addition number sentence. Then write a related subtraction sentence. So what sentence can I say for this? Well, I have 6 and 4. I have 6 and 8. So I'm going to say 6 plus 8 is 14, because if I count all these blocks, it makes 14. Now, how could I write a related subtraction sentence? Well, I could say 14, so I have 14. Take away 8. Take away 8. Leaves me with what? Leaves me with 6. Okay, so good job. Now let's turn the page. Okay, and it says, see and show. Related facts use the same numbers. These facts can help you add and subtract. Find 11 minus 5. So, let's see here. They have 11 blocks. And so they said 6 blocks and 5 blocks makes 11 blocks. And it says, helpful hint. Use 6 plus 5 equals 11 to find 11 minus 5 equals 6. So if we have 11 blocks and they take away 5 blocks, how many blocks do you have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 blocks. Okay, so let's move on and let's do some of these, and we can use our blocks to help us find some of these answers. All right, so it says 7 plus 9. So what's 7 plus 9? Well, let's see, if I have 7 plus 9, how many blocks do I have? Well, then I would, if I count them all, I would have 16 blocks if I counted them all. So now, 16 minus 7. Hey, look, I have these two are in my family. So 16 minus 7, let me take 7 away. How many am I left with? I'm left with 9. Okay, so I could do that. Or I can also look at my facts, related facts. So if I said 7 plus 9 equals 16, I can say 16 minus 7 equals 9 because we're using the same numbers. Okay, so now let's move on to this next one, and it says 5 plus 8. Okay, so I'm going to have 5, and then I'm going to have 8. 5 plus 8, and that makes, if I counted all those blocks, that would make 13. So now let's find the related subtraction fact sentence. 13 minus 5. So I have 13 blocks right there. If I take away 5, how many blocks do I have left? That's right. I have 8 blocks. Okay, good job. All right, so let's try this one. Now I have 5 and 7. So let's do 5 and then let's do 7. So 5 plus 7. How much does that make? 5 plus 7. Well, that's going to make 12. So I write 12 right there because I have 12 blocks. Okay, so now let's do the next one. If I have 12 blocks and I take away 5, how many do I have left? That's right, I have 7. And I could use this one, this number sentence to help me out with this one. All right, now let's do the next one. And it says 8 plus 7. Okay, so 8 plus 7. So let's see, let me get 8. Let me get 7. What is 8 plus 7? If I count all of those blocks, that makes 15. So now if I have 15 blocks and I take away 7, so let me take away the 7, how many blocks do I have left? I have 8 blocks. Okay, great. Now let's turn the page. Okay, so this is the on my own section. So what I want you to do is I want you to try these on your own and then pause the video, try them on your own. When you are ready, hit play on the video to get the answers. Okay, welcome back. So now we have some more related facts. So if I have 9, and then I have 6, what's 9 plus 6? That's right, that's 15. Okay, so now what if I have 15 and I take away 9? What do I have left? That's right, I have 6. Okay, great. Now, what if I have 6 and 6 plus 7? Okay, so that's going to look 6 plus 7. So what does that make? 6 plus 7 makes 13. Let us write a 13 right there. Now, if I have 13 and I take away 6, what if I take away 6? Oh, that's right. Oops. Sorry, took the wrong one away. What if I take away 6? I'm going to have 7 left. That is correct. Fantastic. Okay, next. It says 3 plus 9. All right, so 3 plus 9. So let me have 3. And then 9. What is 3 plus 9? That is 12. Great. Now what if I have 12 and I take away 3? What am I left with? I'm left with 9. Great job. Okay, so now what if I have 8 plus 9? So I have 8 right there and 9. And so 8 plus 9 makes 17. Now what if I have 17 blocks and I take away 8 of them? Now what do I have? I have 9. Great. Okay, so now I have another one, and this one says 6 plus 8. So what's 6 plus 8? Well, that makes 14. Now if I have 14 and I take away 6 of them, what am I left with? I'm left with the 8. You're right. Great job. So, okay, so here is another one. This one says 8 and 4. So I know that 8 plus 4 makes 12. Now if I have 12 blocks and I take away 4 of them, what do I have left? That's right, I have 8. Great job. All right, so now it says subtract write an addition fact to check your subtraction. Okay, so now if I have, it says 16 minus 9, okay? So, okay, so I have to have 16 blocks here. Okay, so I'm going to do 16 blocks. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks. And I'm going to take away 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what am I left with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So that means 7. Okay? So now, if I have 9 plus 7, right? I could also say 9 plus 7 makes 16, if I count all of those together. Okay, so this next one says 12 minus 7. So I'm going to take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then how many do I have left? I have 5 left. So I could say 5 plus 7 makes 12, right? I can use these numbers to help me. I could say 5 plus 7 equals 12, all right? So now, the next one says 14 minus 9. 14 minus 9. So, so I have 14 minus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take away 9. I have 5 left. Okay, so I have 5 left. So I can say, I can use these numbers. I could say 5 plus 9 equals 14. Okay. Now, this one says 11 minus 4. So if I have 11 minus 4, okay. Okay, so 11 minus 4, then I'm going to have 7 left. Okay, and I could use these numbers to help me write a addition number sentence. I could say 7 plus 4 equals 11. Okay, let's turn the page. And it says problem solving. Write a subtraction number sentence, then write a related additions fact. 15. Bailey sees 15 birds sitting on a rock. 7 of the birds fly away. How many birds are still on the rock? Well, I'm going to underline Bailey sees 15 birds. And then I'm going to underline 7 birds fly away. And I'm going to circle how many of the birds are still on the rock, because that's what I want to know. Well, I can say 15. I know that. And then I can say 7, right? 7 go away. So if I have 15 and then 7 go away, well, I can solve that by saying okay, well, I have 15 right here, 15 of the birds, and then if 7 of them go away, I'm going to have 8 birds left. So I can also use these numbers right here to help me make an addition sentence. I could say 8 plus 7 equals 15. So 8 plus 7 equals 15. The next one says, Andre collects 10 shells. He loses 6 of them. How many shells does Andre have left? So let's underline and circle the things that we know and the things we want to find out. Andre collects 10 shells. That's something I know. He loses 6 of them. He loses 6 of them. How many shells does Andre have left? That's what I'm going to circle because that's what I want to know. Okay, so if I have 10 shells, but then I lose 6 of them. Okay, so let's say these are 10 shells, and I'm going to lose 6 of them. So these are the ones that got lost. How many shells do I have left? I have 4. So I could say 10 minus 6 equals 4. I could also say, use these numbers, 4 plus 6 equals 10. Right? 4 plus 6 equals 10. Okay, and I could use this sentence to help me write this other sentence. Okay, and it says, the last problem says, write math. How can related facts help you add and subtract? Explain. Well, we know that that they use the same numbers, so it's easier to add and subtract, right? Because they use the same numbers. So let's write that. I'm going to say they use the same numbers. So it is easier to add and subtract. Okay, they use the same numbers, so it is easier to add and subtract. Okay, that is it for now, boys and girls. Make sure you take a picture of both these pages and then turn them into Seesaw. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.